Hi everyone. So because the personality assessment test rated me as half introvert and half extrovert, I chose one leadership insight for introverts and one leadership insight for extroverts. The extrovert insight that I feel I need to kind of remind myself the most is silence is okay. The introverts have heard you. A specific example of how this relates directly to my own life is sometimes I can find myself going into a little unnecessary detail, and this can end up in me trying to remind myself about the silence is okay part many times in any given day. Now, the leadership insight for introverts I chose is number three. Learn how to project your enthusiasm into the world. Body language and tone of voice communicates more than words. By overthinking what I'm thinking a lot of times, it's good to kind of step back and realize how big and important a role body language and tone of voice can play in getting really any message across. A specific example of how this relates to me is how I could always use a reminder of how body language and tone of voice communicate more than words. The other day at work, I was doing inventory when a fellow coworker asked me a question, but instead of immediately turning my complete and undivided attention to the person, I briefly finished the count and proceeded to answer that person's question. But looking back, I feel that in that very situation, I might have came across slightly uninterested in the person's question. It's not really as much what you're saying, but kind of how you're saying it.